All right. Welcome back to the Coast to Coast podcast, episode 22, baby. Episode 22.
It's a great number. It's one of my favorite numbers, I'd say.
I don't know about you, but we are your
Well,
hosts. My name is Caleb Spainhour. Over there on the mic, as always, is the Connor Knox. Connor, I gotta ask, how you doing today, dude?
doing well, man. We're here for mock draft 2.0 for us.
Yes, we
Very
are.
exciting. And we're getting close. It's less than 2 weeks
Yeah,
till this thing, man. Less than 2 weeks. This is very
that's
exciting.
crazy.
Very
I mean,
exciting.
the last episode, yeah, this is 2.0 because we already did our first
We did.
mock draft. This one's going to be a little different though.
Mm-hmm.
Connor, why don't you tell the people watching and listening why this one's going to
Certainly.
be? We're going to shake it up a little bit.
Certainly. We're going to do things a little different. I mean, it's still going to be kind of whatever we want to do, you know. It's going to be a little bit of what we'd want, or a little bit of what we're hearing as well, because definitely as we
Yeah.
get closer, we're hearing a lot more.
Mhm.
But we are going to do this alternating style. Caleb is going to take the odd picks. I am going to take the
Mhm.
even picks. And we're kind of just going to do whatever we want. If we want to make a little trade, if we want to do,
Yeah.
a little business, that's totally fine. And we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, most certainly.
Absolutely. And one important thing to note is that last week's
Mm,
episode, we mainly did what we would like to see
sure.
and what we thought was why not? Let's have some fun. This week, yeah, just like Connor said, it's going to be more centered around what the buzz is right now. Uh
Yeah,
yeah, we only made
I'd
one
say so.
trade. We only made one trade last week because we were kind of trying to save that excitement for this 2.0. Um but how about speaking of excited, why don't we hop in?
Let's do it. I'm going to click that start draft button. There's
Do
no
it.
trading of the number one pick. We know that. So let's get
No.
right into it.
I'm gonna go ahead and announce this as Kirk Cousins did over this past week. First
Yes.
pick of the 2026 NFL Draft. Raiders select Fernando Mendoza, quarterback out of Indiana, Heisman
Easy
Trophy
peasy.
winner.
Easy peasy.
Easy. Now we're
Um,
gonna do something a little fun at the end of this
mm,
for Raiders fans because Raider fans, you've known since the end of the season who you're gonna take.
yeah.
So we'll get to that at the end, but we're
Yeah.
gonna do something a little fun.
Have a little extra for the Raiders fans. So stick around
Yeah,
for that. I'll give you a little actual, an actual pick, because that's
yeah,
just free. That's just a free one right there. That's a free one for
yeah.
you. Now here we are at number 2. This is last week, 1.0. We took Ruben Bain, which I,
Yep.
again, would want to do. I love Ruben Bain, and I would take him here if I was the Jets. But it's probably not what's going to happen in real life.
Yeah.
We are hearing a lot of buzz now about David Bailey. The buzz is rising. It seems
Yeah.
like the Jets are really interested in this guy, David Bailey, and I don't blame them. If they want a true edge rusher who's going to be able to take over some games and truly just wreck the game, that's what you're getting with David Bailey.
Yeah.
But Arvell
Yeah.
Reese is still also in this conversation.
Yeah.
And one thing we know is that around this time of year, these teams, they're throwing out smoke screens, they're throwing out smoke
Yeah.
bombs, they're throwing out
Right.
all kinds of stuff to try to throw people off their trail. Because as
Right.
we were talking about a little bit earlier, Caleb, if they take somebody like David Bailey, that probably throws off. I mean, well, actually, if they take either of these dudes, that's going to throw off the plan for the following teams, because both
Yeah.
of these players are going to be highly sought after.
Yep.
Here, though, despite the recent increase in buzz for Bailey, I am going to go Reese,
Okay.
because I do think it could be a smokescreen. And also,
Okay.
I do have Reese graded a little bit higher personally. So I'm going to
Okay.
use that as my tiebreaker. And I'm going to take Arvell Reese second. And I don't know if that makes your job at number 3 easier here, but it's over to you.
Um. Yeah, just like Connor said at number 2 with the Jets. Been seeing a lot of David Bailey buzz simply because of that pro day for Arvell Reese. versus the pro day for David Bailey, just because, like he said, I mean, David Bailey, Ruben Bain, these guys have been playing and mastering that edge since
Hmm.
they started. Arvell Reese wants to be an edge. There's a difference. You know what
Yes.
I mean?
Yes.
And like he had an interview recently. Sorry, I don't mean to harp
No,
on this,
no,
but
please.
he had an
Yes.
interview recently where he was describing, he was watching a video, a playback of some of his edge rushing highlights, and he couldn't even name the moves he was doing. Like
Oh.
he was like, yeah, I'm just doing that, and then a
Yep.
couple months later, someone told me that was a chop and power. Um, and people are like, okay, um, so it's and the reason why you've been seeing a little bit of Bailey is because yeah, Reese looked a little not as bendy with those edge rushing drills simply because he needs to work at them. And a linebacker is not considered a premium position to take in the top five. So there's a little bit of discourse, but I agree with you. I mean, up until literally a week ago, week and a half ago, everyone, so many people were like Reese.
Hmm.
So
Yeah. No, and what I'll say on that is, firstly, that clip of him saying like, yeah, the Ohio State coaches were not working with me on pass rush. That's not what we were working on. I was
yeah,
just making shit up. Like,
yeah,
firstly, you can see that on the tape. Like, it's like
yeah.
what, this is insane. Like, no, you see that. You see that in
Hmm.
what his pass rush plan and the way he does execute the moves that he does. But the fact that he is doing moves is impressive. The fact that
Yeah.
he's just improvising out there and having the success that he's having is impressive. And what I'll tell you is, since that terrible clip of him came out doing that drill, he's been working with Coach Brandon Jordan, who's a pass rush specialist. So is Sonny Styles, by the way. But he's
Dude.
been posting these
Sorry.
clips. He's been trying to get the hype back up for Arvell Reese because he's posting clips of Arvell Reese just doing crazy shit on the bags now.
Okay.
Like, he worked with this dude for 2 weeks, and it's like, oh my damn. So
Okay.
they've been trying to get the hype train back up, but of course that one
Yeah.
viral clip is going to dominate
Right.
the discussion
And the
for
idea
sure.
of Sony Styles doing edge rush drills is
Oh, dude,
insane.
yeah, nah, because he's got the same type of shit that he
Dude.
can do. He's got the
Yeah.
same like long arm
I
action that he's
think
already
that's
doing.
I think Sony Styles I think that he literally because everyone's like Arvell Reese
Hmm.
is this insane athlete.
Right,
That's what his big thing is. It's like I think Sony
right.
Styles is literally the same with athleticism.
Yeah, it's close, bro. It's
And he
really
just
close.
now he's a true linebacker. Sony Styles is a true linebacker. So him learning
Right.
edge rush drills is
It's just,
nuts.
yeah, exactly. It's just gonna be extra freaky. He can do whatever you
Yeah.
want. Send him on the blitz. He's gonna have success every single time.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, no, that's why I think the Arvell Reese thing, I'm still very
Okay.
comfortable with him it too, just because like, yeah, it sounds like he does want to be an edge rusher and he's working to that, and it looks like he's already developing, especially if he
Yeah.
gets an NFL coaching staff to help him with that. And he's got the floor raiser of being such a good off-ball linebacker
Right.
already. So
Right.
there we go.
And we talked about this last week, how Sonny Styles, we'll get to this later whenever he gets picked for us,
Mm-hmm. Of
but
course.
he's an immediate green dot.
Oh, for sure.
Um, he's an immediate green
Yep.
dot. Depending on where he goes. For those of you who don't know, green dot, middle linebackers who control the defense, who are like the quarterbacks of the
Yep.
defense, where green
Quarterback in the
dot because
defense.
they communicate with the defensive coordinator to call the plays.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he is. Uh, so I guess we'll move on to number 3 with the
Yep.
Arizona Cardinals. Now this one has become a little bit of muddy water of what we thought was a little bit more crystal clear
Mm.
has been muddied up this past week and a half.
Oh no.
Um, they were really high on CC Malinoa out of Miami, but now a report has come out that he has a potential lingering back injury, which, if you're an offensive tackle or offensive guard, is pretty not good to have.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that kind of throws a wrench in there, and he's just such a good player that we were talking about this off air, and how I said it reminds me of Will Johnson last year, the
Mm,
corner out of Michigan, and how they saw his knees, and they were like, eventually down the line, he's gonna have a number of issues. And so he was supposed to be a potential top 10 pick, and then he fell to the Cardinals in the second round.
hmm
Um, so I don't know what happens with CC Malinoa, but I think the Cardinals might now steer clear, which
mm,
brings me to two options. One, which I think would happen, and two, that I think could potentially happen if the Cardinals want to have a little fun.
mm.
I think it could either be David Bailey here because the Cardinals are really high on him, or it could be Jeremiah Love.
Mm.
Um, because Jeremiah Love, the Cardinals, they need explosiveness and they need a reason for fans to come fill up the stadium.
That's true.
And
That's
if you
true.
get a generational running back, people are going to be excited. Um, that so there's a chance. Um, he's been on a top 30 visit for the Cardinals,
Okay.
as has David Bailey. Francis Malinois, CC, has not been on a top 30
Oh,
visit.
interesting.
And the Cardinals, Monty Ossenfort, is pretty known to draft pretty strictly to his top 30 visits.
Okay.
Um, so I don't know. All of that to say, this is not as predictable as I once thought it was. Because I would love for CC Malinois to to uh to work out, but
Mm-hmm.
it's scary. It's scary with the number 3 pick to take a chance like that.
Little bit. A
Um,
little bit.
Now something that I don't know if I'll play around with this one, but I've seen a lot of reports about the Cowboys trading up to
Mm.
this spot and giving 12 and 20 to the Cardinals. Um,
Interesting. Both of them.
because I mean, if you want to move up 9 picks to number 3, you either got to give up a first this year and one next year, or you got to
Mm-hmm.
give up both of them this year.
It's probably true. I'd say so.
And you want to know something?
Yeah.
I'm going to do it.
You want to do that trade? Well, now
I
hold
want to do
on.
that
So
trade.
which picks is it? It's 12 and
12 and 20.
20 potentially. Well, now listen, those are my picks. I control those. Hold on.
What do you
Those are
think?
evens.
You
Those are
willing to make a
evens.
trade?
Now let me think. Let me think. If the Cowboys are moving up here, who are they moving up for?
It's for two players.
Right.
It would either be for David Bailey or Ruben Bain.
Yeah.
They need
Yeah.
an edge rusher. And
Yeah.
supposedly they're really high on both, and they really want to move up to take one of them.
Interesting. Interesting.
So that's up to you, Mr. Dallas, Mr. Jerry
That
Jones.
is interesting. Now let me see here. I mean, so if I click on look at here, it's got teams interested. Cowboys aren't there. That's fine though.
Ooh.
Click here. So if they give up 12 and 20 to go up, the next one after that will be 92. They
Yeah.
do have 2 first-round picks next year though.
Do you want to do a first next year in number 12?
I would be more inclined to do that for sure.
Okay.
I'd be more inclined to do that for sure.
Okay.
Um,
Because I have a feeling the Cardinals would be very interested to have a
okay.
two first round picks next year
I think so
in
too.
2027.
Now, I will say this.
I know I'm throwing a wrench in there early.
No, this is good. This is good. I will say I'm not certain if now listen, if we do this, I'm probably going to take Ruben Bain, and I'll tell you why. One, because I would want to, and two, because Jerry Jones talks about how much he likes run defense. And if he, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? That was his excuse for Micah Parsons. So
Yeah.
if he really wants to defend that run, it's Ruben Bain. It's not David Bailey. Um,
I mean, Ruben Bain most likely will not fall to the Dallas Cowboys. Neither will David Bailey.
I think you're probably right. I think you're probably right. Let's do it. Yeah, yeah. If you want to do
Let's
that
do it.
and you're willing to do
So,
the round one next year,
yeah.
let's see. Do it now. Is it should we do their pick or Green Bay's pick?
I think it would have to be theirs.
You think so?
I do because I doubt that they would if they like I said, if the Cowboys if they still can keep the number 20 pick in this NFL draft, so they can have number 3, number 20, and the Cardinals are moving down 9 spots, I think it's got to be the Cowboys pick because the Green Bay Packers pick is going to be better. Like, I think the Cardinals are going to be like, look, if you want the guy that bad, we're going to need a little something.
Okay.
Um,
So you think that the Packers pick like for sure is going to be better than the Cowboys?
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
I trust their coaching more. Um, I think while the Cowboys are getting better, I still think that they're an incomplete team. Um, for me, I don't see why they wouldn't be just the same as this year. Does that make sense? I think their defense will be a little better, especially if
So
they
so
get a
you're
guy like
saying that
Ruben Bain.
For the Cardinals perspective, you want to get the Cowboys pick.
Yes.
Okay, I hear what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, I hear what you're
Yeah.
saying. Right, right,
Yeah.
right. Okay, yeah, sure. 12 round 1 next year, Cowboys for number 3. Let's make it happen.
Let's do it.
Boom. There we go. Trade
So
accepted.
now, this is now you get back-to-back picks now because
Yeah.
that was supposed to be your
Yes.
pick.
And I'll let you get back up for
Yeah.
12 for the Cardinals. Perfect. Okay, so
Sounds good.
here I will do like I said, and I will take Ruben Bain for them. I personally think he's the only defensive play. Well, maybe Sonny Styles, but the only defensive player here
Right.
that is worth that extra first round pick, and also he's going to defend the run for you a lot better than David Bailey.
Him,
So
him and
Ruben
Quinnen
Bain.
Williams.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
Oh
it's
my
gonna
god,
be
man. That would
yeah,
be awesome. That would be
yeah,
freaky and awesome.
yeah,
And Ruben Bain also is a little bit positionally versatile. You can move him in a little bit and get
yeah.
kind of that interior stuff going on. Um,
Because also they just
so
traded away, you know, what's his name?
Osa Digizua, I believe.
It's an immediate
Yeah,
replacement.
yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. So I like Ruben Bain there a lot. And now this one
Yeah,
is also very easy for me. I'm just taking Jeremiah
yeah,
Love. I mean, come on. I hope to God they do it. I really just
yeah,
want
man.
Cam Ward to have that awesome weapon. And I mean,
Yeah,
dude, they've got or let's see. Yeah. Look, they've got like super high pick in the second, super high pick in the third. At 35, you're gonna get one of your guy, Emmanuel Pregnone, Chase Besantis, or Caleb Rutledge from Georgia Tech. You're going to get one of
yeah.
those guys. Totally fine. Take the running
Or
back
you'll
here.
most
Take one of
likely
those guys there. They will start for you immediately.
or Dunker. I'm a big Dunker
Sure,
guy.
Dunker's also in that group for sure.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, one of those will 100% be there.
for
Probably
sure.
multiple. Pick your favorite. So I'm taking Jeremiah Love here. Easy.
Yeah, man. Good pick. Good pick.
Easy.
For the Giants, number 5. There are two guys that I would really love for them here. Both are not worth for a lot of teams a top 5 pick when a non-premium position. But the
Hmm.
two guys that I'm looking at for the Giants is Sony Styles and Caleb Downs. We took
Oh
Caleb
yeah.
Downs last year. I mean last week.
Could you imagine?
We took Caleb Downs for the Giants last week, and even then we were like, I don't know if they'd actually do it, but it'd be perfect for him.
Yeah.
No. We took Caleb Downs for the Browns last week.
Did we take Sonny Styles for the Giants last week? We
We
might
took
have.
Sonny Styles. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Um,
That
for
makes
the
sense.
Giants.
It doesn't
Um,
matter. I mean, like, listen, that's still a great pick for him. Sonny Styles is.
I'm gonna stick with Sony Styles.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I think the Giants are a potential team to watch out for a trade down.
Okay.
Because I don't know if I want to take Carnell Tate,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Makai Lemon or Jordan
Yeah,
Tyson with the top
right.
five pick. Um, and that's what he needs. That's kind of what the Giants need. They lost Azeez Ojulari, who was a big linebacker for them. They don't need any help on the edge, but the fact that he's learning edge moves is crazy.
Oh, for sure. Yes.
Um, he's that green dot guy which they need.
Oh
They
yeah.
don't need edge rush. They don't need defensive line. They need that quarterback of the defense. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
stick with Sony Styles here. It
Love it.
just makes sense.
Oh, it just makes perfect sense. It makes
Yeah.
perfect sense. Up with the Browns here. Up with the Browns. They have
Hmm.
a few needs. I'm tempted to take Maui Noah here. I think normally he's not here in a lot of these
Yeah.
drafts, and if they want to take a tackle, he's my personal favorite.
Yeah.
Um, I am thinking a little bit about wide receiver. I'm coming around on that a little bit just because they need it so bad, but
Right.
they do have 24, which they could probably get somebody who we like
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Um, I will mention it because I love him so much, but Vega Ione, like if they, I would take him this early. I don't care, you know what I mean? I don't care that he's a guard,
Yeah. You
just a
mean the guy
guard.
to
I'll
Penn
take him
State?
freaking this early. Yeah, Vega Ione from Penn
Yeah.
State. I don't know if I'm saying
Yeah.
his last name correctly, but Awane, something like that. I love the guy though. He's such a great
He sh
player.
he has shot
Um,
up draft boards.
I mean,
And
dude,
I will.
he might just be the best lineman in the draft, even though he's
Yeah.
just a guard. Like he is a
Yeah.
guard, but man, I think I said this last week. I saw firsthand what Gray Zabel did to an offense by
Yeah.
himself. Immediate difference in every aspect. So I do think that while it's a non-premium position or whatever,
Hmm.
I think that he's awesome enough to warrant it. But I don't think that's gonna happen in real life. I think
Yeah.
Maui Noah is really damn good and a realistic target for them here if they go
Yeah.
offensive linemen. So,
I agree.
welcome to the team.
Nice.
Welcome to
All
the team.
right. So now at number 7, we got the Commanders. Um, they're kind of in need of a couple of things. I mean, like we talked about last week, it's not that they have a bad roster. They just had an insane amount of
Yep.
injuries
A
last
lot
year.
of injuries. Yep.
Um, so I guess maybe they're looking to draft with that in mind of like
Mm-hmm.
backups and safety people and um so this is tough for the Commanders because you still have Scary Terry, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you still have I mean they don't have a crazy stacked wide receiver room. Um
Well, no, not at all. It's pretty much Terry, and
yeah,
it's kind of it.
that's yeah. Um so this could be a wide receiver, one of the first wide receivers taken
For
off the
sure.
board. Um or this is another team who they could be like, we'll trade down and possibly look at getting a Caleb Downs. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Because they
Mm-hmm.
could use Caleb Downs as well.
Or they could just take him right here.
Or they could.
You
They
know what
sure
I mean?
could. Um, I think what I'm gonna do here as the Commanders,
Mm-hmm.
um, is because they just extended Zach Ertz, did they not? For like a year or two.
I'm not 100% sure. Um,
This is way too this regardless, it's way too high to take Kenyon Sadiq. Um,
yeah, yeah.
because I have an idea of who I would like to take
Okay,
him. Um, but to me, it's either Carnell Tate or Caleb Downs right here.
okay.
I
I
think that
like it.
Carnell Tate would provide a really solid option for Jaden Daniels. Um, and I think I'm going Carnell Tate.
Okay.
That's what I think. That's what I think I'm going. Um, I think Jordan Tyson would be enticing. But his injuries, I think, with the Commanders being so injury prone, they wouldn't want to take a guy with a lot of injury history.
Mm-hmm.
Makai Lemon, I think, is not better than Carnell Tate. Um, I don't think he's too far below him. Um, but I just think it kind of makes sense here. Caleb Downs also makes sense there. Um, but yeah, I think Carnell Tate is going to be the pick.
No, for sure. I think Tate would pair very well with Terry as well. I think that's a good.
Yeah,
I think Tyson,
it's a good
skill
one.
their
It's a
skill sets
1-2
would overlap a
punch.
little bit. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. I like that a lot. Now for the Saints. The Saints. Also, a wide receiver need. I know a lot of Saints fans are looking for wide receiver there.
Hmm.
But they have some other needs as well.
And you also off air, not to, but you also
Mm.
mentioned something that you had seen about the number 8 pick.
I did, and I think it's very interesting.
Hmm.
It's a very interesting trade idea with a team down here in the 20s. Now, there's a couple things that might need to happen in order for
Hmm.
this trade to become realistic, but it's the Philadelphia Eagles potentially moving up. Now, just to get a visual on it, oh, look, they're in the teams interested in section, so that's how you know it's real. Just to get a
Hmm.
visualization of their assets here.
Yeah.
Um, I'm not sure how much they'd have to give up to go from 23 to 8 because that's not a small jump,
Hmm.
but it is very interesting to think about because the buzz is they'd be moving up for a wide receiver.
Mm.
And of course, that would only be if they think that AJ Brown is for sure out the door, not playing another snap
Right.
for them.
Right.
Um,
Which that's been a narrative for 2 years now
it has,
with
it
AJ Brown.
absolutely has. So, well, here's the thing. It is a 23, so it's your pick. Are you interested in giving up, let's say, like like that, like something like that, like the next year's first, and I mean, if Dallas had to give up only next year's first to go from 12 to 3,
I'm gonna say throw in number 98 and round 1 next year, simply because this is jumping up. I mean, this is jumping up what, 15 spots?
it it is, but I'm just like, it is. No, you're right, it is. Yeah, and I mean, this is all just, theory. This isn't gonna affect what
I would
this
I would
mock
do
draft
that
or
as the
anything.
Eagles.
You'd do that as the Eagles. You'd give this up, like something around here,
Yeah, I'd do that.
something in this range. Well, let's do 114 to make me feel a little better. There we go.
Sure.
Let's do that. I like
Okay.
it. And we're just gonna do this craziness that we saw on the internet that probably won't happen, but boom, let's make it happen in this one. Let's
Yeah.
make it happen. And this will be your pick when these dudes come up to 8. You know who you're
Okay.
taking based on
I
the
do. If
rumors,
we're gonna if we're
or
gonna do this, if we're gonna do this trade, then we're gonna do it why we're gonna do it for the reason that
we're gonna do it
you've
for the
been seeing.
reason. Let's do it.
With the 8th pick, the Philadelphia Eagles are gonna take Jordan Tyson,
Let's do
wide
it.
receiver out of Arizona State.
I love it.
Um,
I
seen
love it.
some buzz around that within the past couple days. Um,
And this is
it'd be
like AJ
very,
Brown is a Patriot in this situation, and
yeah,
yeah, but we love it. We love it.
yeah. So I guess am I back on the clock at 9 with the Chiefs?
Yes, you are. And
Okay.
I'll just be
So
back at 23 for the Saints. Just gotta remember
yeah.
that. But yep.
So with the Chiefs, look, if he falls here, I don't want him to go here, but if he
Mm,
falls here, they're taking David Bailey.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
if he falls to 9, they sure it says they need a wide receiver. Um, and
Mm-hmm.
Makai Lemon could be good, or they could take Mansour here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Delane because they
Yep.
need a corner after just getting rid of some. But if David Bailey falls here, you gotta take him. So I'm gonna go David Bailey here,
For
even though
sure.
I'd love for him to be there for the Cardinals at 12.
Mm.
Because I think that if he falls past the Chiefs, he could definitely fall to 12. Um,
I agree. But no, that's a scary pick right there. David Bailey going to
yeah.
the
I mean,
Chiefs. That is a
I
scary pick.
if he falls to that, I mean, if he falls past 4, there's a chance I could be very surprised. Um,
That's
to
true.
be fair. Um, so Bengals are on the clock.
Bengals. All right. A lot of things going on here. A lot of things
Right.
going on here. I again am going to mention Olave Ione's name, but I don't
You know.
think I'm going to take him. But I'm going to mention his name just because I like him so much. I am though going to take Caleb Downs. I don't think he
Yeah.
falls any further.
Yeah.
He's still just truly one of the best players, even at, if we're calling it a non-premium position. They need it very badly. Their
Yeah.
safety play was terrible. He's more
Yeah.
of a box player. He's not going to play as deep, so he's going to help with
Right.
their linebacker problem as well. If you remember last
Yeah.
year,
It's
fantasy
terrible.
football, dude, the best tight end was whoever was playing the Bengals by
Yeah,
like
man.
the
Yeah.
double margin.
Yeah.
So that'll help a lot getting Caleb Downs in there.
For
Um,
sure.
there we go. Moving on to the Dolphins. They got a lot of needs, brother. What you gonna go with?
Now, I got 2 people in mind for this. I don't think
Okay,
they need a wide receiver.
they
Um,
absolutely do.
so I got but I don't think they take one here.
Hmm.
Um, I don't think they take one here. I think they're
They do have
okay
another
with
first round
waiting.
pick,
I
right?
think they're okay with waiting until 30 and getting a
Yeah.
guy like a Jacoby Lane or like I'm just super high on him personally. Um, I love him. So I'm not going to take wide receiver here. I think they can get a fairly solid guy for what they're looking to do next year. Um, which is seems like they're just waiting till the 2027 draft
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
moves that they've made.
Hmm.
Um, so I'm between 2 guys here. I'm between your guy out of Penn State
Yeah.
because they need that, and I'm also debating the guy that we chose last week for them, which is
Mm.
Mansour Delane. So, um, I think I'm gonna switch it up this week. I think I'm gonna go your guy. It's a little early, but I think I'm gonna go your guy out of Penn State,
Okay.
guard out of Penn
Nice.
State.
No, I mean they
Um,
need it, and I think he's absolutely worth it.
Ione. Yeah,
Yep.
I think that I think that is a need for them. Um, he's such a big, just like, just I mean he
Yeah, he's
just is
gonna protect.
so
He's gonna protect their investment in Malik
Malik
Willis.
Willis.
He's gonna
Yeah,
just. That's what they need.
yeah,
Yes, like you said, they need a weapon too, but I'd prefer they get that later and just have this
yeah.
absolute brick wall that will protect their quarterback.
And also with a guy like Mansour Delane, I feel like this draft it's a lot harder to find franchise offensive linemen, and I think that
Yeah,
Iono has the chance to be that.
for sure.
Because I
And
agree, I
yeah,
went
there
and
will be some
watched
corners at 32 if they want to go that
exactly.
route instead, for
So
sure.
I went and watched tape on him after hearing you talk about him last
Yeah,
week, and yeah, he's an immovable object.
for
Um,
sure. And you're back up here.
back up with 12. This is an interesting spot. Um, for the Arizona Cardinals
Yes, it is.
because they don't take it. I don't think they take a quarterback this high.
No.
uh, out of Ty Simpson. Um, I mean, there isn't. Yeah, it's tough because I mean, the two guys that I'd be looking at are I, Fano and Freeling.
Mm-hmm.
Like those are the two guys, and I don't
Mm-hmm.
know how high they are on Fano, given that we talked about it last week. He there's a there's a chance that he moves to guard.
For sure.
Like
For sure.
there's a chance, and Monroe Freeling, that's not really what they're looking at him for. You know what I
Not at
mean?
all.
Like that's a tackle.
Absolutely.
Um, but I think I'll go Fano here. I like the upside with Fano a lot more. Um, I think that
Okay.
alongside, alongside Paris Johnson Jr., um, I think it could work out pretty well. Um, I'm not extremely sold on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Think if you take a Spencer Fano, but it's tough because I haven't seen a ton of Monroe Freeling, to be
I
honest
mean,
with you.
yeah, it really is the kind of situation where I do have I would have Feno graded higher, but if they were like you said, like all we care about is we just want to
Right
tackle,
tackle.
I guess. Like
Yeah.
maybe you go Freeling in that situation. Freeling is he needs a little more refinement. He's still it's a lot of
Mm,
potential type situation. Like his
got it.
body and frame is just perfect and he moves really well. And so but
Well,
there's a lot of tape of him getting beat, you know what I mean? A lot more than
yeah,
Fano for sure.
yeah.
So, that's the trade-off there, but like I said, I would have Fano graded a little bit higher if that's the direction you want to go.
Um, it's tough because they really need a tackle on that right side. Because
Right.
left side of that offensive line has been figured out.
Well, I guess that's the other thing is Freeling was primarily a left tackle and Fano was a right tackle. So maybe that
Well,
also
then, yeah,
decides it for you. Yeah,
I'm gonna stick with Fano.
let's do that.
Um, keeping him close to home. Um,
Yeah, the
so yeah,
Southwest.
I think Fano is fine there. That's kind of where he's projected to go anyways, in that sort of region.
Mm-hmm.
Um, now with the Rams, I guess am I back on the
You are back. You got one more here.
Okay. The Rams. Huh. Now this one's pretty tough for me because they definitely don't need a corner. Um, they definitely do not need a corner. Um, this, funny enough, this could be a Monroe Freeling for me. Um,
Definitely.
figuring out that offensive line. Um, because under Sean McVay, I mean, you don't see a ton of people not work out under Sean
True.
McVay. Gonna be
True.
real. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna go Monroe Freeling here. I think
Okay. All right.
back-to-back tackles.
No, I like
Um,
that pick a lot. I mean, it'll give him like he may not need to like he might immediately start. They'll probably want to get him in there as quick as possible, but
yeah,
he doesn't have to. That could help him develop a little
yeah,
bit. But no, I like that a lot. I like the back-to-back tackles there.
yeah.
Now the Ravens, they are sad that Vega Ione went 3 picks ago.
Right.
They're sad.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Obviously, PFF is listing wide receiver as a need. It
Oh.
is guard and center, obviously, as we mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
And they also have listed linebacker, but I don't think I'm going to take any of those positions. What I
Okay.
am going to do, I am going to take Mansour Delane to line up across from Nate Wiggins.
Okay.
I think that, again, they may not need him as much immediately, or it may be a little bit of a
Sure.
battle with a veteran there. But I think
Yeah.
that if their future is Kyle Hamilton in the back with Mansour Delane and Nate Wiggins on the opposite side of each other. Tell me that doesn't sound awesome. Tell me that doesn't
Sounds
sound
great. I
awesome.
mean, if you got talk about a great Marlon Humphrey replacement.
That's
You know what
exactly
I'm
what I
talking?
mean. Yep, you
So
know what I mean?
yeah,
Um,
so I like it. I think he fits that style of defense too. And also
for sure.
they're getting a new coach. You know what I mean?
Right. It's a whole new regime.
So
Whole new
and he's
regime.
a defensive physical guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like it.
I I
I
uh
like the pick.
I think that's really solid for their future there.
Yeah, man.
Bucks up here.
Bucks up. I'm going Kenyon Sadiq. Um,
Ooh.
I am because I think that look, running back is fine.
We going like Kate
Um,
Otten?
I do like K. Dotton. He's been reliable. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He's been reliable. But now they got Igbuka. They're losing a Mike Evans. So I think Kenyon Sadiq, Baker's gonna need a safety blanket next year, and I think Sadiq can be that.
Okay.
Um, that's what I'm gonna go. I think that he lines up with what they want to do. Um, and that's what I've been eyeing for them for quite some time. So it's a little early for a tight end. It's a little rich for a tight end, sure. But look at what the Bears did last year with Colston Loveland.
Right.
I thought it was a little rich for Colston Loveland to go as high as he did last year. Um, and for the first couple weeks,
No, that
that
worked
was
out.
right.
And
And then
I'll tell you,
yeah,
I like Colston Loveland as a prospect more than I do like Kenyon Sadiq, but in this
sure.
draft, it is kind of it's Kenyon Sadiq. You know what I mean? Like if that's what
I
you
liked
want, it's what you got to go for.
I liked Tyler Warren more than
Well, of
Colston
course.
Loveland last
Oh,
year.
most definitely. Right. Most definitely.
Um, and Colston Loveland went
Couple picks
four
ahead
or
of him.
five picks.
Yeah. So
So
you never
yeah,
know what the NFL is looking for there. So honestly, based on that, yeah, they might like Sadiq more than we do. I think that's
yeah.
super probable.
But I think that
Um,
could also be a for sure could definitely be an Akeem Mesidor spot.
for
Um,
sure, that yeah, the
yeah,
edge type situation, whether that's
yeah.
Mesidor, probably
It
is.
could it could for
Um,
sure be Mesidor. But
I
I just want to
agree.
see. I think Sadiq would work really well in that offense.
Up with the Jets here. First pick for them was Arvell Reese. This one's also probably going to be pretty easy for me. I'm going to take Makai Lemon, give him another weapon across
Nice,
from Garrett Wilson
nice.
or next to Garrett Wilson or somewhere. I think this is a
Yeah,
very
man.
solid haul, first round haul for them. If they get Reese and Lemon, immediate should be
Yeah,
both immediate impact players on either side of the ball. So
nice.
love that for them.
Now I'm
Love it.
between two guys here. Um,
Okay.
I'm between two guys here, and I think I'm gonna take the other guy. I'm gonna go Mesidor here to the Lions.
Who's the other one?
Um, CJ Allen.
Oh, nice.
Um,
Yes.
'Cause I'm a CJ Allen fan,
Me too.
and they do need some linebacker help. Um, but Mesidor, I think, on the other side, because Aiden Hutchinson can get to the quarterback. Mesidor can as well, but he's so good in that run game.
Mm-hmm.
Um, which I think on the other side, he's also great at getting to the quarterback.
Oh, for sure.
So I think if you have two guys like that on either side, and Akeem Mesidor with his ability to stop the run, um, I think it helps out a lot. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna go Mesidor
Oh
there.
yeah. Just having that guy on the other side of Hutchinson, like you were saying,
Yeah,
that's gonna be so awesome for them.
yeah.
That helped them out a lot. Now up with the Vikings. We had this conversation last week about how Vikings fans are sick and tired of getting Dylan Thieneman, but
Come
I
on,
might just do it. I gotta be honest. I
come
might
on,
just do it this time. I might
come
just do it.
on.
Who'd we give him last week? I don't even remember. I gotta be honest.
We gave him last week. We gave him oh man, who
I
did
don't
we give
remember
him
at all. I'm
last
not even
week?
gonna be able to think of it. But
I don't remember.
listen, they do need safety, and Dylan Thieneman's so awesome. Um,
Yeah, dude. I it's
who
tough
did we
not
give
to,
him?
man.
Who the hell did we give him?
I think we gave him a Makai Lemon.
Oh
Did
yes,
we
because I was like,
not?
oh yeah, I'm sick of Jordan
At
fucking Jordan
Jordan
Addison's
Addison.
antics.
I think we
Like,
gave him a Kai Lemon.
Yes, I think
And then
you're
we gave
right.
the Panthers Dylan Thieneman. Yeah,
Mm.
I think that's what we did.
All right, I'm giving the Vikings Dylan Needham. I mean, it just seems like
Yeah,
it is kind of
man.
just seeming like it's gonna happen.
It's just
Like it's also
perfect.
just kind of what
It's
they're
just a
saying is
perfect fit.
gonna
Yeah,
happen.
man.
Yeah. So if he is there, and also hearing that there's a chance he's not, but if he is there, Vikings.
Yeah, man. It's a good pick. It's a good pick. Now with the Panthers at number 19. Um,
Hometown team.
hometown, baby.
Carolina. Carolina.
Um, this is a tough one for me, given how the Panthers did, which we talked about last week, the thing people they added in free agency. Um,
Mm-hmm.
because
I'll
I
tell you
had
who
an
I want to
idea.
pick. Who's your idea? Who's your idea?
I got two ideas.
Okay, what's that?
Um, I would really like Omar Cooper.
Yep.
Yeah, really like Omar Cooper here to line up with T Mac and to line up with oh my gosh, why can't I think of his
Coker.
name? Coker,
Coker.
Cokehead. I think
Yeah.
Omar Cooper would be great here to give him another Bryce
Mm-hmm.
another weapon. Um, but I'll be on. Well, no, because I can't go him. I can't
Mm.
go here. Um,
Who?
well, I do like you were. I like two guys for them in the middle, but it's too early. It's too early for him. 'Cause I like Banks here for them. I
Mm.
think Caleb Banks and Derek Brown in the middle of that defensive line
Yeah, man. Yeah.
would be sick, man.
Yeah. I'll
Um,
tell you. I'll just mention this name because you
please.
mentioned wide receiver. I would take Casey Concepcion because they don't have
Oh,
that explosiveness. Like they've got
right.
T Mac, who's he's a good route runner and he's big.
Yeah.
They've got Coker, who's also a good route runner and kind of big, but like neither of them are taking the top off. And I
Yeah.
don't know if Omar Cooper might just be a third route runner who like
It's
he's a
fair.
elite route runner, but like man, I would love
It's
that
fair.
Concepcion explosiveness in here. But
But do
I
you think
also,
Concepcion
I'm a
goes
huge
this
Caleb Banks guy.
high?
I mean, yeah, I think that's the buzz I'm hearing
Okay.
at least. Listen,
Okay.
I like him a lot, but I am certainly hearing that he is very certainly in the first round conversation. And these
Yeah.
middle, he can, once that first three is gone, I think absolutely it could be Concepcion, it could be Omar Cooper. Um, could go either way. Could go either way.
Yeah, and I think for me it's a little too high for Caleb Banks.
Yeah, that's
Um,
fair.
personally.
With the injury, I
Yeah.
think that he probably wouldn't go this
'Cause
high, but I love him too.
I think Banks and Peter Woods would be so damn good alongside Derek Brown.
Peter Woods would be as
Um,
well for sure.
yeah, I mean it's just big bodies. Can't move them. Because
No,
you
you
got
can't.
to if you double team Derek Brown and you have Banks
Talking about people you can't
or
move.
Caden
You want?
McDonald,
I
yeah,
mean, you
dude.
cannot move this guy.
Dude, I mean if you got to put two guys on Derek Brown, which you do,
Right,
and
that's
you
what I'm
got
saying.
another big body who can get into that backfield, it's
That's
trouble.
yeah for
Um,
sure.
that's trouble. Um, because I was gonna say if they didn't sign Jalen Phillips, for me, this personally, just because how I feel about him, and you know how I feel about him.
Mm.
If they didn't take Jalen Phillips, I would be like, this could be a Cassius Howell spot for me.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
However,
They did.
they did
They
sign
did.
Jalen Phillips. Um, so you know what? Let's have some fun. You've
Mm.
swayed me. Let's take Concepcion
Oh
here.
hell yeah.
Yeah, because
I
he
mean, I
also
think
could
it's
be,
realistic, and I just think that explosiveness on that offense is missing, and I think that would be sick.
and he because explosiveness in the offense and the special teams.
Exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah,
He's so dynamic in the special teams in a
yeah,
way that
man.
these other wide receivers aren't.
And I
I
think a
love it.
lot of Panther fans that are not big football heads that
Hmm.
just like watching on Sundays aren't they that don't know about KC Concepcion. Um,
Potentially, he
would
did start at
be.
NC State, so there's the Carolina connection there. He
Yes, he
started at
did.
NC State, so
Yes, he
that's
did.
something.
However, like I said, if you're not big football heads and you just like watching on Sundays, those
Right.
Carolina Panthers, you're gonna be. I think he's probably gonna be a fan favorite.
Oh, most definitely. That's a good call.
Yeah,
Most definitely.
he's gonna
Yeah,
be a
that
fan
first
favorite.
that first kick return, he returns for a touchdown. It's gonna be like,
Oh,
holy
it's gonna be
shit.
electric, dude.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, good pick. Good
Love it.
you swayed me on that. So
I love
yeah,
it.
man.
All
And
right. Well
everyone else
now,
who I think that they might need has either already gone or it's too rich for right now.
great point. Great point.
Yeah.
And I think that's gonna be the case for a
Yeah,
lot of people back
probably.
here. Now this one right
Probably.
here, the Cowboys. We had them trade up to 3 to get Ruben Bain.
Sure did.
I am going to continue to add to their defense and give them
Smart.
Jermod McCoy. It's finally time. He needs to stop
Yeah,
falling. He
that's what
needs
I
to
was
stop falling.
thinking.
And I mean, goodness gracious, Jermod McCoy on this defense would be so awesome. It would help them a ton. And this guy, I mean, he's very close to Delane in my rankings. Like, not
Yeah.
a 6-pick difference. He could have gone
And
next for me.
when he's fully healthy,
Well, that's the thing is
he's
he had his pro day. He ran a freaking 4.38. Like the guy's
yeah,
back. He's
man.
totally fine.
He's a monster, dude.
Yeah, he's totally fine. He's back. He's the pick there. Not letting him fall any
Good
further.
pick.
Yeah, most definitely.
It's a really good pick. I like that. Um, the Pittsburgh Steelers, for me, there are two guys that I'm thinking about.
Okay.
One of them, could you scroll down a little bit,
Oh,
please?
of course I can.
Um,
Scrolling.
surprisingly enough, you're good, you're good, you're good.
What, you want Ty Simpson?
Surprisingly enough, no, he was one of the guys. I'm gonna be
Oh,
real.
I'm sorry. He's got to be at
He
least on the
is one of those
mind.
guys that I'm thinking about. Um, but I think here I'm either thinking because I like Blake Miller,
Certainly.
but I think I like Caden Proctor a little bit more.
As do I. I would agree, actually.
So I think I'm gonna go with the Caden Proctor here.
Okay, nice.
I think you could absolutely see a Ty Simpson. Depending on what Aaron Rodgers decides to do, who still hasn't made his mind up, by the way.
Yeah, he's gonna do the thing where he gets to skip OTAs and then he's gonna come back.
Right. So
It's his favorite
I think
thing.
the Steelers are okay rocking um Aaron Rodgers for another year, waiting till next year to take a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they go Caden Proctor, build up that offensive line
Okay.
to help protect Rodgers and whoever they take next year.
Yep, I agree. I like it.
Yeah.
Now up with the Chargers.
This is a fun one.
It
This
is
is
a
a tough
fun
one.
one. And it's a tough It's a fun and tough one. I want to add to the offense because I think there's potential for this offense to be like best in the league with
Sure.
Mike McDaniel coaching,
Yeah,
Justin
man.
Herbert as your quarterback, like Lad McConkey. I mean, that's where it starts to like, okay, where do we add here? What piece do we add to this offense to just take it over the top? Is it
Well, and
alignment? They had such problems last year, but it was because of
yeah.
injuries. They do have their bookend tackles already. An interior player is not out of the question here, and I think
Well,
there's a
they
number
also
of them.
have. Well, I can't think of his name right now. He's tight
Mm.
end. Who was a rookie last year and kind of just
Oh,
took off.
yeah, Gadsden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
He was awesome for a little bit. He was awesome.
yeah, yeah,
Um let me take a look at something here for them because I just want to
yeah,
make
man.
sure that they are, you know, I kind of want to add another weapon, but
Sure.
because they signed Tyler Biadasz to play center, that'll help. And as
Because
long as they don't get so hurt,
I think you got the next three picks in a row here.
Yes.
Yeah,
That is correct. That is correct.
yeah,
Um, I'm also thinking Banks here. I love Banks. I'm also thinking somebody like Zion Young here. I'm also
yeah.
thinking
Because I was
a
thinking
Malachi Lawrence here.
he would be great. I also really like um McNeil Warren here for them. Um,
Mmm.
because I think he kind of slides in. We talked about this last week, how he
We
kind of
did.
slides
I
in next
remember.
to Derwin James, and um,
That's a great call. It would be awesome to let Derwin just live in that box and have
yeah,
Manuel McNeil Warren flying around the deep end. That would be awesome. I do love the sound of that. Man, but I like I said, I want to add to that offense. No, no, I will. I'm gonna give him McNeil Warren again. I think that sounds awesome for the defense. Um,
it just it just like
Give him that safety blanket over the top because I want to take Omar Cooper Jr. right here.
that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking, dude.
yeah,
That's exactly what I was thinking.
yeah. I want to take
Yeah,
Omar Cooper
man,
Jr. right here. That'll pair
I
nicely
like
with
it.
Chris Olave. What are you gonna do against those two
Really like
guys?
it.
What are you gonna do against those guys? Omar Cooper Jr., welcome to the team. And now the Browns are back. Jesus Christ. They took Francis Maui Noah earlier. They took him earlier.
Yeah,
The Browns are back in town.
they are. They're
Do we
back.
take Ty Simpson to add to their horrible, horrible room?
I
No.
think that'd be a fucking nightmare, dog.
Yeah, dude, that would be so
I
funny.
think that
Could
would
you
be a
imagine?
nightmare, dog. Yeah, dude.
um, you know what?
What are you thinking?
Similar to our discussion we had with the Lions, where you're like, I kind of just want to put somebody across from Aiden Hutchinson. I want to get
Yeah.
another guy across from Garrett.
Okay.
And for
Where you going?
me, I am going to do Zion Young, I
That's your
think.
guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's your guy.
I'm just going to do Zion Young. I mean, yeah, I think he can rush the passer very well, and he's going to set the edge for you very well in a way that
Sure.
I don't think that combination can be said about any of the guys surrounding him here. It can be said about Kabiakis.
Yeah. You're just
Uh,
building the trenches. You're building the
yeah, no,
trenches,
for
man.
sure. Absolutely, and that's what's important.
Yeah.
So Zion Young, welcome to the team.
Yeah, because I mean that completes it of I mean with who they took last year, I mean they got Myles Garrett, they drafted Mason Graham, they drafted Carson Swessinger.
Yep,
I mean it just kind of completes it.
they are adding to
Um
that defense
yeah, and I think Zion Young, who better for him to learn from than Myles Garrett
for sure.
with that body type and the way that he plays. So yeah.
Yeah, man, I like
The
that a lot.
Bears here, I I'm really glad you didn't choose him earlier
Mm,
because I'm going Caden McDonald here for the Chicago Bears.
mm. Run
I think
Stuffer.
they need that inside defensive leverage.
Okay,
Um, and he's just a big immovable object,
that's
man.
exactly right. That's exactly right. You can't run
So
on him, and they need the
no,
run
and I
defense
think
help.
and the Bears need that guy to stop truly up the middle, stop that run.
Yep,
Um, who can lead to their other guys because they're going to have to focus so much attention on him if everything goes right, right?
right, for sure.
Um, but I think he fits in pretty damn perfectly to that Bears defense.
I love it. I absolutely love it. The Bills, they would have liked Caden McDonald, but there are some other interior defensive linemen on the board that
Hmm.
I like and enjoy. Um,
Sure.
man, yeah, I know that like my weakness is just like I don't care that Caleb Banks is really hurt. Like I just don't. He's so good. Like he's so good.
Yeah, I
Um,
know. I know, dude.
so
I've seen a lot of Peter Woods here too.
right, and I just think that Caleb Banks, when they're on the like, if they were both on the field, I would think Caleb Banks is a significantly better player, in my opinion. At least that's what I
That's
saw.
fair. That's fair.
I think Woods, you can maybe project them a little higher, but like what you're
Sure.
actually seeing, what they've done so far, like Caleb Banks is already doing it. He's already
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah.
But I will say somebody that's fallen a little, to me at least, is CJ Allen, and
Yeah, man.
they would really like him here. They would
He's
really
a
like him
dog,
here.
dude.
He is, and they
I
just
know he's
need
literally a
linebackers so
bulldog,
bad. I know he's
but
literally a bulldog. That's they
like
just
he's a
literally
dog,
only
man.
have like Terrell Bernard. Like that's it.
Yeah,
Um,
and what's his name? Matt Milano.
yeah. Did they bring him back though? I know he was a free agent.
I think,
Um,
did he not come back?
I mean, I think he's just hasn't signed. Like I think he's just
Signed.
technically a free agent, just hasn't
Well,
gone
then
anywhere.
that is even more
Yeah,
of
that's
an
what I'm saying.
incentive. Yeah.
That is absolutely a need. Yeah, I mean, I guess they took Deion Walker last year, interior, and maybe Caleb Banks would kind of just be a overlap of that. I'll take CJ
Sure.
Allen. I like CJ Allen a lot.
It's a good pick.
Yeah, nothing
Um,
wrong with CJ Allen there.
it's a good pick. Could you do me a favor?
Yeah, absolutely.
Um, could you look at, because I think I have an idea of who. No, I think I know who I want to take here.
Okay.
I don't want to see him go here because I'm a huge fan of him and I'd hate the 49ers.
Mm.
Uh, but I think I'm going to go Ian Acker here to the 49ers.
Mm.
Um, I think that I like him more than Miller. I think he's just a
Okay.
big body. Um, he's a big body, and I think that could you show it one more time? His PFF. Yeah. I mean, I think he's a Trent Williams replacement. Um, I know he played a lot of right tackle, and Trent
Mm-hmm.
Williams is a left tackle. Um, but he just seems like a 49ers guy to me.
That makes sense. I agree. I mean,
Um,
he's just young and he hasn't played that much
yeah,
football just in general. Like
yeah,
he's gonna and he already looks the way he looks. So yeah, his potential is massive,
yeah.
and you could probably flip him to the left side and he'd probably be okay.
And since he hasn't played that much football,
Right.
it means that already on the right side, he you know what I mean? Like you can probably put him on the left side and be like, just flip it. And he's like,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
No,
Um,
literally. Yep.
so I don't know. He just seems like a 49ers guy to me. I'd love for him to fall to like the Cardinals in the second round, top of the second round. Especially if they don't take CC Maui.
Oh, sure,
Uh,
for sure.
but because he could just go to right tackle, which is what they need.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, so I think that he fits really, really well for the 49ers team. He has a lot of growing to do. He's raw, very raw.
Definitely. Definitely.
But he's got a great foundation.
Yes, he does. And yeah, like you said, I think he's kind of just feels 49ers a little bit.
Yeah.
Um, all right. Now, the Houston Texans.
Yeah.
They need interior offensive line a little bit.
Yeah.
Um, hmm.
We
They
thinking, we
they got
thinking.
Sheldon Rankins back. I think this is an interesting spot for Caleb Banks. Like I still really want to take Caleb Banks. Just think that
I mean, he's
this is an
such a
interesting spot for him. Like if he goes here and is healthy, dude, that's freaky.
dude with D'Amico Ryans. I
That's
mean, are you
freaky.
kidding me?
That's frightening. Um,
Yeah, man.
that is insanely frightening. So I'm just gonna take him, and I'm gonna say, team doctors, do your magic, figure it out, because we need
Yeah,
this guy on the
dude. I mean,
field.
if he can just be a rotation guy to start, get fully healthy. I mean, Daniil Hunter, Will Anderson, and Caleb Banks in the middle,
Yep.
like a healthy Caleb
Come
Banks
on.
under D'Amico
Come on.
Ryans, dude.
Yeah.
Because last week we took Caden McDonald here.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Um,
So we're sticking with the interior
yeah,
defensive line, but no,
yeah,
this one's just, I mean, he's going to cause havoc in there.
yeah,
So not that they
yeah.
needed any more of that, but that's just makes them even
Right.
more scary. Just makes them even scarier.
I know it says for number 29 the Chiefs need a wide receiver, which they do.
They do.
Um, they do. They took David Bailey. I think they
Yep.
stay defense. I think they take Avion Terrell here,
Okay. All right.
corner out of Clemson. Um, they just lost arguably their number one corner.
Yep.
Um, traded him away. I think they need to bring another guy in. I'm a big Terrell fan. Um, I think that before this past year, ranked a lot, quite a bit. No, I mean, still pretty
Oh,
much the
yeah.
same.
That's a good player. I mean, he has recently, there was I think it was his pro day or just some sort of workout where yeah, he ran a pretty darn slow 40 and he had some
Right.
other like athleticism concerns, but I think he was hurt. Like there's a report that he was
Sure.
super hurt before that, so that's not, I'm not going to knock him too much because yeah, the tape's really really good. It doesn't look like
Yeah,
he's
man.
like getting dusted on the tape or anything like that. So,
No, dude.
yeah,
And
no.
I think I think he fits into the Chiefs system, and they
Yeah.
need a corner.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
so I think Colton Hood is good. I think I'm a big fan of Colton Hood, but
Love Colton Hood.
I think Avion Terrell fits more with Kansas City right now for me.
For sure. For sure. No, that's a good pick. I like still getting him into the first round. I think there's a possibility he slides to the second now because of the recent events, but I
Sure.
think that first round's still very much in play, and I would probably also still take him in the first. Now the Dolphins are back. Welcome back, Dolphins. They got a lot of interior help the first time
Right.
with Vega Ione. Now, I think I'm gonna go. mm, I think I'm gonna go. Let me just see. I mean, actually, um, I'm between Colton Hood and Malachi Lawrence. There's a lot of buzz about Malachi Lawrence going in this
Mm,
first round. A lot of buzz. Kind of want
keeping
to
him in
get him
Florida.
in. Great point. Low moving costs. Low moving costs. Um, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I want to get Malachi
Okay.
Lawrence into this first round.
Yeah, dude.
Um, and I mean, they absolutely need an edge rusher. They signed a couple random guys, and they still have Chop
Yeah.
Robinson, but no, they need a guy like
Yeah,
this.
dude.
Lawrence can also set the edge pretty well in a way a lot of these guys can't. So,
Right. And they just lost Jalen
yeah,
Phillips. So
right, exactly,
no,
right.
He
They
was on the
lost some guys.
Eagles. He
No,
was on
well,
the
yeah, they
Eagles,
lost them a
but
while ago.
they
But yeah,
traded
yeah,
him
yeah.
away, but
They
they traded him
lost
away last year. So
Bradley Chubb and stuff like that.
right.
Yeah.
Right. I think
So
it's a good pick. I think it's a good fit. And like I said, keeping him home, it's a homegrown talent. So um nice. Man, that's a
yep.
nice pick. I think here, could you go to I just want to see.
Oh sure.
Um hmm. Mm, could you scroll down a bit really quick?
Yeah. Would you like me to click a position or
Mr.
just keep
Maestro.
scrolling? You can just
Stay right
scroll.
there. Stay right there. Yeah. Not really seeing anyone. I think this is. I don't. I think that he probably doesn't go farther than this. I think this is Blake Miller.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
I think it just makes a lot of sense for them right now. They need to protect Drake May. He's great in the pass protection.
Yeah.
Um, on the opposite side of Will Campbell, I think solidifying that tackle spot.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't think he falls more than this.
No, I
Um,
agree. Yeah.
I think to me, he looks better. I like him more than Lomu.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I agree.
you know, so
Yeah.
yeah, I think
Blake
this is
Miller.
he stops falling once the Patriots get there. Last week we had the Patriots trading out of the first round with the Cardinals for them to take Ty Simpson. Um,
Yes, they
because
did.
a lot of people are afraid that Cardinals fans are afraid that if they let the Jets pick before them in the second round, they're going to take Ty Simpson. Um, and I will be honest with you, I don't know if I agree with that,
Hmm.
given what it seems like they're trying to do.
That's true.
Um, so last pick of this
Last
mock draft
pick.
2.0, your Super Bowl champions, Seattle Seahawks, take it away.
I think they're going to be listening to trade calls here, but
Sure.
I also think that Colton Hood is on the board, and I
Yeah,
want to take Colton Hood real
that's who I
bad.
was looking at.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like Colton Hood so much. Um, he's just so good, man. He's so good. I think he's really good. There was a story that came out about how his dad was training, like when when he was growing up with his dad was showing him Patrick Peterson tape, and he grew up learning Patrick Peterson. And
Ooh,
I'm just like, come on, man. Come on.
dude.
Yeah, if we're, I just love hearing stuff like that. I just love hearing, man, come
I
on.
mean,
Colton Hood, welcome to the team. Oh, I clicked on him, so it's going to do this. But listen, that's fine. We want to give a pick here for number 33 to the
the
Raiders.
Raiders.
Um,
Yeah.
so we get a couple names
No,
that
wait.
were,
I think the Raiders have 35 because I think it goes Jets 33, Cardinals 34,
is
Raiders
that true?
35.
Is that
Yeah,
true?
I believe
Um,
so.
let me just make sure before we do anything silly. But either way, a couple names that they could be interested in. Let's see, what position might they like? Well, they've got some needs. Offensive line, I think they could maybe be like looking at Lomu. They could be
Sure.
looking at one of the guards like Pregnon or like
Yeah.
Basantis. Definitely, I think. Definitely could be
I
looking
think
at one
they
of
could
those
also
guys.
be looking at they do need offensive line help.
They do. Badly.
But if they don't go offensive line, I don't see why this couldn't be a Denzel Boston spot.
True.
Um,
Absolutely could use the weapon.
yeah,
Um, you're right. They have 36. They have 36.
36. Yeah,
Okay, you're
yeah.
right there. But yeah, I think that I personally would want to support Mendoza in some way, whether that's
I think,
an offensive lineman or a wide receiver.
I think, why don't we rattle through these first three picks and get to the Raiders so we know who's not on the board? I think the Jets, we're not, it's, this can be truly just bang, bang, bang. I think the Jets with this pick, I think Pregnon is
Okay.
pretty up there.
Yeah.
Uh, Elijah Vera
Um,
Tucker replacement. Um,
yeah, and yeah, especially with them taking a weapon at
yeah, I mean, they
16.
took Arvell Reese,
Yeah.
Makai Lemon. I think Pregnon would be pretty high up there for them.
Okay, let's give them
Um,
Pregnon, sure.
Cardinals, Ty Simpson. Uh,
Okay, love it. Boom.
first pick of the second round. Boom.
Lock it in.
Who's got the 35th?
The Titans.
Titans.
Titans,
Hmm.
let's think here. Who did we give them?
We gave them Jeremiah Love.
Jeremiah Love, of course. Of course. Yeah, I mean, yeah, and like when I made that pick, I said I think I'd want them to take one of the guards. So
Yeah.
Basantis, I think would be my next one. Basantis.
Yeah. Let's do
Um,
it.
then they're up here with the Raiders. So I think the option would be Kalen Rutledge, potentially from Georgia Tech.
Sure.
You mentioned Dunker. Um, they
Also, if
could.
they don't go that, Denzel Boston for
Yup.
me.
Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure.
But
I
this could
probably
also
have
from
the guards ranked a little higher than Boston. I'm not a huge Boston guy, but he is my
take
next wide receiver.
okay, how about this? From me, take Boston out, put Peter Woods in that spot.
Mmm.
Um, so either one of those two guards or Peter Woods. Um, 'Cause I saw mock drafts, preseason
Really?
mock drafts
Oh, for sure.
last year before the Clemson fall off, where the Raiders were picking Peter Woods at like number 4 in mock drafts.
Yeah. Oh well. I
Um,
mean, yeah. Before the season, he was considered potentially a top 10 pick.
yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
It's just yeah, the way this season went was a little unfortunate for him.
but I'm gonna let because I took the first pick with Fernando Mendoza
Oh, sure, sure.
with the Raiders. I'm gonna let you take this Raiders pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Kalen Rutledge. I'm gonna take Rutledge,
Yeah.
the guard. I think that he is right in that mix with the. This is a guard run right here. We got a
Right.
little guard action, but I think this is where they should go, and they need offensive line help bad.
Yeah.
So
And Rutledge is a
let's help him
great
out.
run block guy.
Yeah,
Um,
and I think he mixes the run block with the pass block well. I think
yeah,
he's a versatile guy. He maybe is not he's not like as good of a run blocker as, you
sure,
know, the top run blockers, not as good of a pass blocker as top pass
sure.
blockers, but he does a little bit of both, a good mixture there.
Yeah.
So Raiders fans will give you that guard there at 36. And that's what
Nice,
we've got.
dude.
2.0.
Nice. Yeah, man. I mean, 2.0, a little more of what we think might happen
Yep.
in this one rather than just who we would like to see.
Mm-hmm.
Um, some of the picks were mainly who we'd like to see, but other ones were this, there's a good chance this happens.
For sure. For
Um,
sure.
so yeah. Do we want to read them off real quick? Just bang, bang, bang.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, man.
I'll start and then I'll give it to you halfway through.
Sounds
Number
good.
one, the Raiders take Fernando Mendoza. Number two, the Jets, Arvell Reese. The Cowboys traded up with the Cardinals to take Ruben Bain Jr. Titans
Yeah.
take Jeremiah Love. The Giants go Sonny Styles. The Browns, Francis Maui Noah. The Commanders go Carnell Tate. The Eagles trade up with the Saints to take Jordan Tyson, assuming A.J. Brown is out the door there. The
Yep.
Chiefs take David Bailey. That's frightening. The Bengals take Caleb Downs. The Dolphins take Oliva Vega Ione. The Cardinals is where they ended up after the Dallas trade. They take Spencer Fano. The Rams, Monroe Freeling. The Ravens, Mansour Delane. The Buccaneers take Kenyon Sadiq. And the Jets, with their second pick of the first round, go with Makai Lemon.
Yeah. Then picking up the Lions, number 17, take Akeem Mesidor out of Miami. Vikings, perfect fit, Dylan Thineman out of Oregon. Safety, Panthers, number 19, take wide receiver Casey Concepcion, Texas A&M. Cowboys, pick number 20, they take the corner Jermod McCoy out of Tennessee. Steelers beef up that offensive line with Caden Proctor out of Alabama. Chargers take Emmanuel McNeil Warren out of Toledo to pair up with Derwin James, which would be crazy. Number 23, Saints take Omar Cooper, get a wide receiver along Chris Olave. Browns, their second pick of the first round, take Zion Young, edge out of Missouri. The Bears take Caden McDonald, defensive guy out of Ohio State. Bills take CJ Allen, linebacker out of Georgia. 49ers take Max Ianacre out of Arizona State, tackle. Texans take defensive interior lineman Caleb Banks out of Florida, which would be nuts. Chiefs, with their second pick of the first round, take Avion Terrell, Clemson corner. Dolphins, with their second pick of the first round, Malachi Lawrence, edge out of UCF. Patriots at 31 take Blake Miller, tackle out of Clemson. And then to finish off the first round, your Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks take corner Colton Hood out of Tennessee.
Love it, man.
Yeah, dude. And if
2.0.
we want to continue really, really quick, Jets first pick of the second round, take Emmanuel Pregnon.
Mhm.
The Cardinals take quarterback Ty Simpson out of Alabama, 34, 35. Who's picking 35? Tennessee Titans,
Yep, it was the Titans.
and they take
Chase Basantis.
Crisantis.
Yep.
Yep, and then the Raiders with pick 36 of the second round take Rutledge out of Georgia
Yes.
Tech.
Yep.
So that's our 2.0, baby.
Love it.
Nice, love it, love it. Well, if you enjoyed it, if you liked this video, why not drop a like? If you like what we're doing, you want to see more stuff, why not subscribe? It's free, it's fun. We'd love to have you here in the Coast to Coast family. And we are, as Connor said, 2 weeks out, less than
Yeah.
2 weeks out from the draft. Some exciting stuff. We'll probably try to get maybe one more final mock drafts out there, something like that, before the draft. And we might have some exciting news on draft day. We're still figuring some stuff out. We're still talking about some stuff, but if we end up doing it, we'll let you all know. And yeah, we
Yeah, we'll
enjoyed
figure
having
it
you
out.
here. Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, we will see you all next week.